Hi. Thanks for watching the video. It's been a really long time since I've done one. It's been a long time since it's been an even longer time since I've been in the habit of doing one. This is just about some updates, some life updates, some chit chat, a few favorites, just because there are some things that I really love. The light is going to go in and out. It's cloudy outside, but it's above 50 degrees, and in Massachusetts, that's amazing. So excited. I don't know what to do with myself. So the contrast is pretty high, and I look like a drag queen, which I'm okay with, you know, but the contrast is really high with my camera. So first, I kind of dropped off the map because I felt like Facebook and Twitter and things like that were a distraction and were taking away some time. I really needed to be focused on myself. I'm turning 30 this year, and there were just some things in my life that I had not taken care of that I needed to. So I tried to get away or get rid of the distractions. Instagram was something I initially stopped doing, but I really like Instagram, and therefore I'm on it. I don't post that much, but I am looking at it and looking at everybody else's really cool things. Videos, so the blog was also one of them. I didn't know the direction, still don't know, of what I wanted the blog to be, and decided that I would rather put out high quality content sporadically than than a bunch of stuff I wasn't really thrilled about on a regular basis. So I'm still not really sure where I'm at with that, but for now, we're just not going to do anything. The videos, however, I really enjoy watching videos. My hair is so dark. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I look like I have none, which I don't. I did cut it all off, so that is something new. But anyway, so with videos, I enjoy watching videos. I enjoy that kind of talking back and forth. I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, I enjoy, you know, just talking about products and seeing how they're used. And one of the other big changes for me is that I no longer work at a beauty store. For about a year and a half, I'd been working for Ulta, which for the most part I loved. It's a great company, and I really appreciate everything I learned and gathered from that experience, but retail and erratic schedules are not for me. And so I'm back in the professional world. I work for a company doing 9 to 5 kind of stuff, Monday through Friday, and I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, and I'm already happier than I have been in a while. So I'm very thankful, again, for what I learned, but I'm very thankful to not have to be in that anymore. So therefore, I don't get to talk about beauty products every single day as part of my work. So I still want to keep that alive. And so I am making an effort with videos to do that, because I still love looking at new products, buying new products, trying new products, talking about them. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Hey, get out. My cat's in here, so I just had to shoo him out. Anyway, I also miss my friends desperately. They're all over the country, and I'm up here in Boston area, and I could use some girl time. So let's do it over the intertubes. So we'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. I want it to be regular, and I want it to be informative, and I want it to be fun. So hopefully I can get in a routine and post, you know, a video every week or something like that, and not be overwhelmed by it, because I was before, and we'll just take it a step at a time. So I do have a few favorites. This is, you know, we're a week into March, so I'm not going to call it February favorites or anything like that, but I'll kind of do some current favorites, things I've been loving, and then we'll potentially get into a routine with it. So I don't have a lot, but I do have some really great things. So first, Polar vortices, because it is plural, have really wreaked havoc on many, many things. State budgets for cleaning up ice and snow, cars, lots of cars, and skin, namely mine. So I have always had dry skin, and now it's even worse. So I have also been trying to use up a bunch of stuff and use up things that I've been moving up and down the eastern seaboard for no particular reason, just because I didn't want to get rid of them, you know? It was my collection. It's not that big of a deal. But I am trying to use up some things, including body lotions and a million other things. So, but none of them are really doing that great of a job. And I had gone through one of these before that I'm about to show you. Really enjoyed it and moved on to something else that I could, you know, use up. Can't stand it. It's not doing anything. So, it's just been rocking my world. It's the Naturel Ultra Healing Lotion, Body Lotion. It's intensive lotion for extra dry skin. It's perfect. Bought this a while ago as part of a 2-pack from a wholesale store like Sam's or Costco or something like that, and just wasn't really excited about it. It's not fun. It's not pretty. It doesn't smell. I mean, it's not fragrance free, I don't think. Let me see. They say, okay, so I think it has some fragrance in there. It's not natural. It's not, which I am actually using better products in that regard, but it just works. It works, and here's why it works. The first ingredient's water, which it usually is. Second ingredient is glycerin, which pulls moisture in from the air and kind of the environment and helps to kind of attract moisture. And the third ingredient is petrolatum. So it's a form of Vaseline, effectively. It doesn't feel like Vaseline. It doesn't feel like you're slathering that on your body, but that's that part that makes you feel it for hours later, because there's something that's on there and it kind of creates this barrier. There's a lot of, you know, it's connected to the oil industry. Petrolatum is derived from petroleum. So if you have some political views on that keep you from using this, I understand, but I don't, and it's working, and my skin feels so much better. So I love it, and as much as I want to try out some other stuff, I'm probably not going to. Anyway, so my next product, even though my hair is just kicking, like not in the good way either. I don't know what, I can't. Anyway, even though I cut all my hair off, I still love my hair products, and I still plan on using them. You know, I'm not that low maintenance. Like, let's not get crazy here. But I don't know where I was going with that. I'm still as high maintenance as ever, and with this hair, I want a lot of texture. I don't necessarily need that much volume because of the way it's cut, but I still, you know, still want some volume. I am a Southern girl after all. One of the things I just can't, I use it every single day. Absolutely every single day. And it is the Ulta brand texturizing beach spray. It's natural sea salts and kelp. So I don't know what kelp does for your hair, but love it. I use it when my hair is wet. I spray it in there after I use a leave-in conditioner, and then I just blow dry it and use my fingers to work through it instead of a brush or something like that. I love the texture. It volumizes. I have a ton of, like, it actually has a little bit of hold to it, which I don't know if that's because I use too much, or, but I love it, and I plan on keeping it. And the thing about it is effectively a salt spray. I rinse my hair every single day. When my hair was longer, I didn't wash it every single day at all. I washed it 2 times a week, maybe. So now I'm okay with using this and putting the salt on my hair every single day because I rinse it out every single day. I don't shampoo it still, but I rinse it well and then condition it every single day because I have to, because it just sticks like straight out of my head from the way I sleep. So it's not cute. Anyway, So with this, salt is very drying. Salt is very emulsifying in a way. Maybe not emulsifying. Salt is used as a filler, as a volumizer in shampoos and things like bad shampoos. You do not want a shampoo that has salt, sodium chloride, as a filler. It dries out your hair and it ruins your hair color if you have single process color. If you get highlights or, bleach done, it's just going to dry your hair out further. So if you don't wash your hair every single day, don't use this unless you're going to wash your hair the next day, because it'll just sit on there and dry it out. So, I mean, it's astonishing. This is a separate video, but I'll just say that it's astonishing, the marketing on hair products and how misleading it is, and how certain products are used to make you think that you're getting a good hair product when in reality it's just screwing your hair and making you codependent on those products. So, but again, that's a separate video for a separate day. So I love this. Like I said, I use it wet. Some of them you can use dry depending on your preferences, I guess. I've used this dry, but I get more out of it when I use it wet and then blow dry. So love it. It's $8, but they're always on sale. So anyway, whoo, I'm long-winded. What next? Okay, something that this has been out for forever, but it's not something I've used on a regular basis. It's also not something I expected to get so attached to. It's the Benefit POREfessional. And again, it's a product that's been out for forever. It is a face primer, but it's like a skin smoothing face primer. So it's not meant for oil control, although it probably helps a little bit with that. It's not meant for basically anything other than smoothing out the texture of the skin. Because it's a primer, it's also going to give that kind of foundational benefit of increasing the longevity of your foundation. So that's just kind of a given. We've gotten to the point with technology, with products, that a primer, 98% of all of the primers on the market are just going to extend the life of your foundation. There's more benefits to them now, such as skin smoothing, oil, mattifying, or oil preventing, blocking, that kind of thing, and a ton of other ones. So the longevity is taken care of. This does such a fantastic job of smoothing out the texture of skin. I have been using my favorite foundation of life, which is Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation, which I'll talk about in a different video. And I didn't use it with a primer. It's a long-wearing foundation. I have dry skin. I didn't think I needed one. However, I started using this because I wanted to use it up. And it had just been sitting around. It was gratis that I got for work when I was with Ulta, so I just needed to use it up. Now I cannot believe I have not been using it. I can tell such a huge difference from when I'm using it and I'm using the POREfessional and I put on my foundation versus when I'm not using it and I put on my foundation. I didn't use it today just because it's the weekend and I was, whatever. I made up for it and everything else, but there's such you can see all of my pores in here. You can see kind of drier areas in here. It's incredible. So I highly recommend trying it out if you have not, and if you have texture issues. It's very dry feeling. It's not as fluid as the Smashbox Photo Finish, but I do not like the Photo Finish at all. It does not work for me, but this does. If you do not want to spend $30 on a tube of primer, I understand. The pore filler from NYX it's the one that comes in a white tube. It's amazing, and it's a very good dupe for this. So it would be, and I think it's $13 or something. And again, if you buy it from Ulta, it's going to be buy one get one half off or something like that. You can find a deal and you can use coupons. So love it. Okay, so this is a favorite that I haven't actually used yet. I've tested it, but I haven't actually used it. But it's a favorite. It's just a favorite. So over the holidays, I always buy myself something stupidly expensive over the holidays, makeup-wise. And it ends up usually being Chanel. It just has been the past couple years. Last year I bought their new spring highlighter, which is still gorgeous and I love it, and a lip gloss. Well, this year, this is the one nail polish color from them that I actually feel is worth it. So this is Taboo. And it looks, it looks like a Galaxy manicure when you wear it. It's beautiful, it's dark. It's a color that I actually thought it was limited edition. So when I found it at the counter in my hometown in North Carolina, I was like, sold. I don't even care. I don't care that it's $27 for a nail polish. But I feel like it's worth it because it's a color that I have not found in another brand. And I feel like, for example, with Deborah Lippmann nail polishes, I can find a dupe for them in just about any other brand. Revlon has a ton of Deborah Lippmann dupes. It's kind of disgusting, and the formula for Revlon is great. Therefore, I feel I see no reason to spend $22 on a nail polish that I can find in Revlon for $7. So that's why I felt like this was justified. It got fantastic reviews on Tintalia and other blogger sites, so I felt like this was justified. I'm so happy, and when I finally get a pedicure, because Lord knows I need one, this is what's going on them. Okay, my next favorite is a lip gloss. I'm wearing it today. It's sheer. It's not that big of a deal, but it's one of the new Urban Decay Naked lip glosses. This is in the color Nooner. This is the one that I've been wearing. They're all very, very sheer, and some of you may remember the other lip glosses that they used to have, which I think I have one. Hold on just a second. Okay, so this is what they used to look like. They were a little bit minty. They were squeeze tube. I loved the lid. This one, they're called the Lip Junkie lip gloss, cools and plums. And then they discontinued them and everybody cried, but which I like these, but I like these a lot more. They still have a little bit of a plumping effect. They don't burn, they don't tingle, you don't feel like you're using lip venom or something like that, but they just kind of give that little something. It doesn't tingle on me, and I'm kind of sensitive to that kind of stuff. So, but they're actually really, really hydrating. I've been using this at work. So I have a desk job now. And again, dehydrated, not drinking enough water, all this kind of stuff. And so I've been really trying to keep my cuticles hydrated, use lotion, use lip gloss that's actually hydrating, or a lip balm. And I was using something else, again, just trying to use it up. Wasn't doing anything, was drying my lips out further. I went back to using this, just kind of because it was in my bag, and it's been making a difference. So I'm happy to say that it's pretty. It's pretty. It actually hydrates, and I think it's worth the 20 bucks, but I really, really enjoy it. And a lot of people have complained that they're sheer, but their other lip glosses were sheer. They have stupidly pigmented lipsticks in the, the Revolution lipsticks, I think they are, is the name of them. I have a couple and love them, and they're just crazy pigmented. And then they have lip liners, so they didn't need to do something else that was full and saturated with pigment. These go on top. They're beautiful. I love them, and they're beautiful. Okay, so my last thing is actually kind of a couple things. I have been contouring a lot more lately. Sleek Makeup from the UK, sleekmakeup.com or .uk or something, just Google it. Fantastic stuff, great stuff, inexpensive. I'd always wanted to order from them, but I just hadn't because, I don't know, their shipping isn't expensive by any means. But one day I saw that they were doing free international shipping, and I said, sold. One of the things I wanted to try was the contour kit. I've heard about it for a really long time, so I got one. It's called the Face Contour Kit in Light, and it comes with a bronzer, and kind of bronzer contour powder and a highlighter. And I love it. It was $10. I absolutely love it. I haven't been doing this much contouring in a really long time. This color is phenomenal. It's not too dark, it's not too dirty, it's not too red or orangey. Everything shows up on me, you know, has the potential to show up on me that way. The highlighter is beautiful. It's a little bit, it's kind of neutral, like it's obviously heavy. It's shimmery, are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? Not really. It reminds me, the highlighter reminds me a little bit of a peachier Urban Decay Sin. That's what it reminds me of. It's beautiful. I have it here. I have the contour here blended in with my blush. Like, I'm just obsessed with it. It's soft, it's blendable, it just works so well. So if you are so inclined to get an inexpensive contour kit, check out Sleek's website, but also you can either go ahead and order them, because again, the shipping is maybe $10 or $12 for international shipping from what I remember, so that's not too bad. Or you can just wait and see if they do that again. Love this. The brush I've been using with it, and the brush I used with it today, again, my hair, okay. Excuse me. Okay, I have been using the multitask brush from Real Techniques. Such a good brush. I love this brush. It works because I just kind of push it in here. I can blend it because this is such a blendable product. I can get some precision out of it, and then I can press a little bit harder and blend it. I mean, I think at this point we all know how amazing Real Techniques brushes are. If you don't, let me know and I'll do a video on them, or I'll point you in a direction of somebody who's already done one, because they're everywhere. They are so worth it. This comes in a kit, which drives me nuts. I bought 3 of those kits just so I could have multiple brushes. Love this brush. So, highly recommend. I think it's probably time that I stop talking. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you let me know you enjoyed it, and I will probably be doing another one very soon. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, night, whatever, and I'll see you soon.